Welcome back, folks. It's Tuesday, October 28, 2025, and some serious movement in the crypto space today. I'm Adu Pro, and this is your quick daily update on what's happening across the markets. Let's dive right in. Starting with the big picture, the crypto market is cooling off slightly after a solid rebound. Bitcoin is holding around $114,000 to $115,000, just below resistance after touching $116K earlier this week. Ethereum sitting near $4,100, still struggling to break that 50-day moving average. Now, the drama. Over $217 million in leveraged crypto positions got liquidated in just the last 24 hours. That's right, 217 million, gone. Investors are cautious because two big global factors are in play. 1. The US Fed could announce a rate cut any day now. 2. And the US-China talks might shake up risk markets worldwide. So right now crypto is in a tight zone, strong foundation, but short-term nerves. Now the big headlines shaking things up. The US is getting its first altcoin spot ETFs, Litecoin and Hedera, HBAR. That means institutional investors can finally get exposure to more than just Bitcoin and Ethereum, massive milestone. Meanwhile, BlackRock remains the heavyweight. It's been responsible for nearly all the net inflows into US Bitcoin ETFs this year. Everyone else is basically flat or bleeding. And on the banking front, Citigroup and Coinbase just announced a partnership to power global digital payments for institutional clients. TradFi meets crypto, and it's getting real. These moves show where we're heading. Less hype, more utility, more big money involvement. Let's zoom into altcoins. Some interesting moves. XRP whales just stacked around $560 million in fresh XRP buys, even though the ETF approval is still pending. That's serious confidence. Ripple-backed Evernorth Holdings has now accumulated nearly $1 billion worth of XRP as it preps for a US listing. Meanwhile, ETHZilla, an Ethereum-focused treasury firm, sold $40 million worth of ETH to fund a share buyback program, showing that even crypto-heavy companies are rebalancing portfolios just like any traditional firm would. And remember, if the Fed cuts rates, expect risk assets like crypto to surge, but if they stay cautious, we might just see more sideways action. Here's what's on your radar for the next 48 hours. The Fed meeting. Tone matters more than the decision. US-China talks, positive outcome. JARS bullish crypto. New ETFs, Litecoin and Hedera's debut could test investor appetite. Liquidations, still a risk after yesterday's $217 million wipeout. Corporate crypto treasuries, watch how the pros manage volatility. And that wraps up today's crypto update. The market's moving fast. Some strong signals, but no room for blind optimism. Stay alert, stay smart, and keep stacking knowledge. I'm Adu Pro, and you've been watching the Crypto Daily Report. Hit that like button, subscribe for tomorrow's update, and bermau ban. And bertso and dano van tiran. Mel Wyman fake waller zant. Always do your own research. See you soon.